If you're not losing fat, it's because you're skipping this one skill. Every single person who gets lean eventually learns it, but most people avoid it, and that's why they stay stuck. What's up, guys? Hey, listen, my name is Kyle Settles. I've been in the fitness industry for well over a decade. I've opened many successful gyms, Orange Theory Fitnesses, F45s, and I've helped many people lose weight and keep it off for good. Now, listen, at one point in my life, I was 100 pounds overweight, rock bottom, you name it, I went through it, but I completely turned my life around, and so can you, okay? If you stick with me on this video, I'm gonna help you change your life, okay? And you can turn things around too as well. So let's get into this. Okay, now before we get started, number one, we're gonna do this video a little bit different today. I've got my screen pulled up, I've got Loom pulled up, and we're just gonna walk through a couple things. That's it. We're gonna keep this video short and sweet, get to the point. And number two, if you're like, screw this video, I want the answers. Listen, if you want to go from where you are right now to where you want to go, which is lean, more energy, lose weight, keep it off for good, eat the food that you love, enjoy the lifestyle that you want, listen, join my school down below. Hit the link. It's in the description. It's waiting for you, okay? But let's get into this. The number one thing most people are avoiding is tracking their food, okay? Is understanding your budget. Listen, if you don't understand how many calories you should be eating, you're doing everything blindly. You're spending, right? When you eat, you're spending calories every single day. And this is what most people are doing, okay? Think of calories like money, okay? Stay with me. I'm walking you guys through this. Think of calories like money. You have a budget every single day, but most people are spending blindly. You would never ignore your bank account, so why ignore your food budget? It makes no sense at all. Tracking food isn't about restriction. Listen, guys, I've coached thousands of people when it comes to nutrition and weight loss and macros. That's the number one. It's the number one thing that held me back. It's like, I don't want to restrict myself. I don't want to count calories. I don't want to be like those people. I don't want to be obsessive. I don't want to get an eating disorder. Listen, if you keep holding on to that limiting belief, you're probably going to stay stuck. You've got to look through different pair of lenses. You've got to open up your mind. Listen, I'm going to walk you guys through this because it's not the case. It's about awareness, okay? Most people just aren't aware of how many calories they should be eating. Most people aren't aware of how many calories they are eating, okay? Most people aren't reading the food labels. Most people don't understand anything about food because we're worried about everything else all day long. And the current habits that we have with the lack of understanding that we have, we just keep gaining weight or staying the same. And listen, guys, I went through all of this, okay? I tried to outrun my diet for months and years and years. I'm trying to save you guys time. You guys can fast forward time by just paying attention, okay, and learning from some of the things that I went through. You don't have to make those same mistakes, okay? So listen, once you learn your budget, you'll finally understand why you've been stuck and how to fix it. Once you understand through tracking, you learn to make better choices. You learn to make better decisions, okay? But again, you have to start seeing perspective is everything. You have to understand that you spend money, you have bills, you have all these bills, right? You have gas, you have car payments, you have insurance, you have health insurance, you have grocery shopping, you go shopping, you go out on the weekends, you go out to restaurants, you buy gifts for every holiday. You understand your budget when you spend money. You just got to understand your money whenever you are eating calories. And I promise you, each week of tracking your calories, this is why it's so important to join a community, guys. This is why I haven't opened another gym. It's because I'm opening up a Skool community, an online community where people can plug in 24 hours a day if they want. You can have a course that will take you from where you are now to where you want to go. You can ask questions, live coaching with myself, with my wife, with all of the people that are in the community, people that are on the same journey as you. This is what will change your life, right? It's community, environment, and accountability. The information is out there, okay? If you're watching this video, there are millions of YouTube videos that will show you how to lose weight, right? There's all kinds of different strategies, right? There's carnivore, there's the egg diet, there's the sugar diet, there's Atkins diet, there's all these things, and they all work. But you've got to have an accountability system, right? You've got to invest in yourself. You've got to get around a community. You've got to get in an environment, right? Think about it, especially with AI, ChatGPT, literally seconds, you can have meals planned out for weeks, months, desserts, recipes, everything at your fingertips. But I don't think the problem is knowing what to do. The problem is we don't know why we're not doing what we know we should be doing. And that's because of environment. If you hang around with people that don't really care about their health, that aren't into losing weight or aren't into feeling better, aren't into the same things that maybe have your attention or that you want, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, you're just going to become your environment, right? We become the food that we eat. We become the people that we hang out with. We become what we think about most all day long. So you've got to change it up, okay? Now listen, let's get into it. Habits and building intuition. You don't have to track forever. And this is one of the biggest things that held me back for the longest time. I would have this app, MyFitnessPal, and I still wouldn't track. But I would then, on the same phone, I would then text, or I would look at my bank account, and I'm like, what am I avoiding? I'm like avoiding this reality of like, I don't want to know how much I'm eating. So it's limiting beliefs that are holding us back, right? We have technology where we can track our food where it's so easy. It's easier than texting, and we're on our phone all day long. But you must understand that you don't have to track forever. But the only way that you're going to be able to build intuition and like understand protein and calories to where you can have intuition, where you can have understanding just by looking at a plate and understanding of like how to stay in good shape and build habits, you got to go through the process, okay? At first it feels tedious, like training wheels, but you got to use the training wheels for a little while, and then eventually you take the training wheels off. And this happens with everything, guys, whether it be a new job, whether it be playing a sport, whether it be communication in a relationship or a new skill. Like repetition is the mother of all skill, and it must be done. We can't skip the process, okay? But listen, after a few weeks, it starts to click. You start to understand like, holy smokes, this is what 30 grams of protein looks like. Okay, you start to understand which meals are keeping you full and which are just like going right through you and keeping you wanting more, right? You start to understand what's blowing your budget, okay? And listen, again, if you want to dive deeper into like more depth of this stuff, again, join the school. I've got a free macro course that I've said 3 times now in this video. I'm just giving you guys a bird's eye view, okay? 1,000-foot view, but you got to go through the process. So you got to hear that loud and clear. That's when you can stop tracking and start living on intuition, because now you actually understand food, which is everything, guys. Without understanding, we're going to be sold BS. We're going to be sold lies, okay? Everyone is trying to get your attention, including me, right? I'm trying to build a community. This is my business, right? Helping people, building a community, helping people lose weight, become the best versions of themselves, and keeping it off for good. I'm a coach. That's what I do, okay? Slide number 4, community. Again, I've said it probably 4 times. Accountability is everything, guys. Even if you know what to do, most people won't stick to it. I said this earlier. Most people know what to do. They just don't know why they're not doing what they know they should be doing. Why? Because environment beats willpower every time. If you're surrounded by people who don't care about their health, you'll fall right back into your old habits. Again, you become your habit. You become your habits, but you become your environment. That's where your habits are coming from. Okay. So listen, again, that's why my wife and I, we built this Skool community. Okay. It's a space where everyone is on the same journey, losing fat, building habits, and supporting each other, becoming the best version of themselves. I don't know about you, but I want to hang out with people that want to be better. I want to hang out with people that want to learn, people that want to grow, and people that want to do great things in their life. And it starts by improving you. It starts by improving your health, improving your mindset, improving your understanding of these things, guys, and everything changes, okay? And the last thing is call to action. So here's your next steps, guys. If you're ready to finally master number 1 fat loss skill, okay, without confusion or overwhelm, join the Skool community down below. Hit the link, okay? Inside, you'll get a complete step-by-step macro course, live weekly coaching, and a community that will hold you accountable, okay? Now listen, if you guys like this video, number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, subscribe. I'm always trying to implement and give you guys new education, right? Maybe speak to it in a different way. Maybe you guys vibe with me. Maybe you guys don't. Leave a comment down below. If there's something you're struggling with, whether it be nutrition, mindset, strategy, habits, whatever, it doesn't matter. But if you're struggling with something, leave it down below in the comments. I would love to know what you're struggling with. I would love to make a video on that topic and or just chat with you, okay? Again, I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.